You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the July 21st meeting for the Michigan City Licensing Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right, we're going to call this meeting to order and ask for a roll call of members.
Joe Carr.
Here.
Dwayne Seifert.
Here.
Dakota Euler.
Present.
Mark Panicha.
Here.
And Hashem Khalil is not here.
All right, we have a quorum, so we'll move on. By first thing, order of business is asking the approval of our previous minutes.
So move. Second.
Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Excuse me. Old business. I don't believe unless somebody has any. Okay, we'll move on to new business. We have some license applications. Oh gosh, there's some in here. I'm going to do this so I can try to read them. We have an application here. Charles Anderson. He's taken the exam. He's paid his money. He's doing work as Mead Electric. He's got his liability insurance. He passed the master's electrician exam on 2/06 of 25, February 6th. He's got a letter here from L&H Company Incorporated. I'm pleased to write this letter of recommendation for Mr. Anderson. I highly recommend Charles as a candidate to complete the ICC Master Electrician's Examination for the Michigan City, Indiana Electrical Contractors Registration. Mr. Anderson is a very experienced and knowledgeable party and has completed many courses in electrical studies for many municipalities in various states. If you should have any questions or require anything further, please feel free to contact me. David Lehigh, Secretary, L&H Company out of Oak Brook, Illinois. And we have a letter from Mead Electric. Charles Anderson has been employed with Mead since 1998. Presently serves as our supervising electrician and vice president of engineering. He's worked on many major projects, including but not limited to North Pier Terminal, Commonwealth Edison, and Keystone Recovery Plant in Pennsylvania. To name some of these, earning well over 4,000 hours of experience. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Michael Knutson, Vice President of Mead Electric. Then we have another letter from Mead Electric, both of them out of Willowbrook, Illinois office. Pleased to write this letter of recommendation for Mr. Anderson. I highly recommend Charles as a candidate. Pretty much the same letter. He's presently Vice President, Engineering Department, blah, blah, blah. Sincerely, Brian Mead, Vice President and Chief Financial Officer.
I'm sorry, what does he work for now?
Mead Electric.
He is with Mead.
Yes, he works for Mead.
He just do the same thing again?
This is the guy we just got to talking about.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
again, this is, I know he's very qualified. Mead Electric is a outstanding contractor. They're huge in the country and everything else, but
I know, that's why I said it seems tic-tac, but if we want to stay true to our,
what we have done in the past.
Yeah, I think we just agreed even the way it's written up, right? We've done it in the past, the way it says from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll make a motion that he needs two other letters of recommendation that follow what we asked for.
Right, outside Mead Electric. I'll second a motion.
All right, motion been made, seconded. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Jerome Grigsby from Gary, Indiana, doing business as CPG Electric out of Gary. He's looking for an electrical license. He's paid cash, his $150 fee. I don't see anything on workman's comp or his bond. Powers and Sons Construction. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Jerome Grigsby in reference to his character. Mr. Grigsby has been performing electrical service with Powers and Sons home office for several years. He communicates well with all parties involved to get the job done to our satisfaction within budget and quality work. Sincerely, Tim Irvin, Director of Strategic Initiatives, Powers and Sons Construction out of Gary. JMD Construction, LLC, out of Gary, Indiana. It's with great confidence and respect that we at JMD Construction provide this letter of reference for Jerome Grigsby of CPG Electric. Our business relationship spans over 20 years, during which time his team has consistently demonstrated excellence as electrical contractors. Throughout our long-standing collaboration, CPG Electric has proven to be dependable, professional, and highly knowledgeable in all aspects of electrical work, whether working on small residential projects or large commercial developments. We consider BPG Electric an invaluable partner and highly recommend Jerome for any electrical contracting needs. His integrity, work ethic, and expertise speak for themselves. Anthony Disco, owner, JMD Construction. AJ the Plumber, LLC, out of Gary. My name is Arthur Brown, and I'm proud to offer my recommendation of Jerome Grigsby, whom I personally known for 15 years as an electrical contractor. During my relationship with Mr. Grigsby, I've witnessed an individual dedicated to excelling in their professional and personal affairs through a strong work ethic and the utmost respect for others. Above all else, he's family-oriented person who's always conducted and presented themselves with a polite demeanor and level-headedness in their judgment. Please feel free to contact me if you should require any further information. Signature was Arthur Brown from AJ the Plumber, LLC.
Was he looking for a license or to take the test, or has he taken the test?
That's a good question. Well, he's a plumber, so he does not have to take the test. He's looking.
Okay. Cool.
He's looking for.
Plumber.
Well, yeah. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. No, electric. Excuse me.
Yeah, electric, you meant electric.
His last thing was plumber.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's looking for the electric. He's hereby making an application for license examination. So I have nothing on saying that he took the test already. So I'm going to assume that he's here. He's looking to take the exam, which is kind of strange because normally they take it before they come in here.
Yeah.
And the other thing about it is there is nothing.
And you don't have a copy of the exam or anything?
I don't have a copy of his liability insurance.
Doesn't.
Is that one we can approve if he can come forth with a copy of the
Yeah.
test? If he did take it and just didn't send it, is that something we can approve, or should we just turn it down to?
Well, see, yeah, I know in the past we'd approve it as we'd say, well, if as long as you have we'd make a motion that once he passes the test to grant him his license.
There you
But
go.
if he doesn't even show liability, I don't know if you can add that to it or say he needs to
Proof of liability.
make a motion that we need to see his liability and his
Test results.
test results.
Personally, I think that's the way we should go on this one.
Because he's missing both. It's not, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
So I'd do that, make a motion that, that we need to, he needs to present us with the liability insurance and the test results.
It's denied until we see those things. He can resubmit next month.
Denied and.
Second.
Yeah.
Who made that, Mark?
Yes.
Mark and Joe?
So motion been made and seconded. Are there any questions on the? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
So Dwayne, how does a guy like that that's just getting in business understand the three letters from three different companies, and someone that's been in business for 100 years doesn't understand the three letters?
Well, even he said he's been in business for 30 and said in the one letter. So I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah,
You know, it doesn't make sense, does
no,
it?
it doesn't. Again, it doesn't spell out exactly
Understood.
where those letters should come from, but common sense should tell you that you're making a recommendation.
Yeah.
Your boss. I mean,
Yeah.
that it doesn't fly. Boy, I thought this was Charles Anderson again. I thought, what the heck? Charles Albanese from Baghdad, Florida, doing business as Lennox National Account Service. He is looking for an HVAC contractor's license. I hate to go down there and start yelling at him again, but I don't know if he's paid any money. You know, there's a
On the
box that
front.
has to be checked.
Up in the right-hand corner.
Oh, it does say paid there. Well,
They finally started stamping it there, but
they're supposed to check off too. Okay, so he has paid. He's got a certificate of liability insurance that is valid. He's taken the National Master Mechanical Test and passed it March 20th of 24. He has a letter from Build-A-Bear, St. Louis, Missouri. The purpose of the letter is to recommend Lennox and Charles based on my own experience with the company. I use Lennox to provide HVAC services and extremely pleased with the quality of work they're able to provide. I plan on working with them again and can recommend them, without reservation to others in need. I'm very happy to recommend Lennox and Charles to you and trust that your experience with them will be as positive as mine. If I can answer any additional questions about my experience as a customer of Build-A-Bear, please feel free to contact me. Sincerely, Robert Fraga, Facilities Coordinator, Build-A-Bear. Gennari Consulting out of Morriston, Florida. I'm honored to write this letter of recommendation for Charles, who I've known for 28 years in my capacity as supervisor and friend. Throughout the time I've known Charlie, he's consistently demonstrated exceptional honesty, strong moral principles, and outstanding character. He's a person whose word can be trusted without question and approaches every situation with fairness and sincerity. Beyond his honesty and integrity, Charlie is a person of genuinely good character. He's considerate, dependable, and always willing to lend a hand. His positive attitude and steady presence inspire confidence in those who have the privilege of working with him. Please feel free to contact me if you'd like any additional information. Joseph Gennari, President. And that's the kind of letter we're looking for. The letter says, that they're supposed to talk about his qualities, that pretty well says it. P Mechanical out of Elgin, Illinois. I'm writing to provide a reference for Charles Albanese. We've had pleasure working with Charles for many years. Throughout our business relationship, he's consistently demonstrated a high level of professionalism, reliability, and excellence in the services he has provided. He has extensive knowledge and work experience in the HVAC industry. With his many years of service in the industry and with Lennox, we've been privileged to have Charles behind many of our projects. John Ambrosio, VP Mechanical Incorporated. Well, I guess it is VP.
He's taken the test, he's got the liability.
Yep, everything seems to be in order.
I'll make a motion that we offer him a license.
Second.
There was 3 letters.
Yeah.
They had the 3
They
letters.
blended together.
Build-A-Bear, VP Mechanical, and Gennari Consulting.
Good. I
Second.
seconded it.
Yeah.
Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Wonder if we're gonna get a Build-A-Bear thing here, huh? All right, another one. Craig Speed, doing business as Duffney Refrigeration Incorporated out of Atkin, Minnesota. He's looking for HVAC license. He paid his money by check. Denny's Detailing, Atkin, Minnesota, to whom may concern, please accept this letter that I have had Craig work at our home to install new heating and AC. As a worker for Duffney Refrigeration, he's also worked on the Atkin Fire Department with me as well for many years. He's always been a very dependable person, very good work ethic. He now has made HVAC his career, working from Minnesota and other states on New Dollar, General, Family Dollar, and Dollar Tree stores. He's the job foreman on most stores. Dennis Nicole, Denny's Detailing. JCF Companies LLC out of Pine City, Nevada. Pine City Inn. Not sure what that is, but please accept this letter as confirmation that I've hired Duffney Refrigeration Incorporated many times over the past several years at 3 different companies where I was project manager. They've always provided quality workmanship, excellent time management. They've always adhered to schedule, working well with inspectors, and deliver an exceptional product that allowed me to continue to hire them. I would highly recommend Chris Duffney and Craig Speed for any future project they would endeavor. Eric Harsey, project manager, JCF Companies, LLC. Then we have the Landing Bar and Grill from Etkin, Minnesota. My name is Kerry Steese, and I've been the bar manager at the Landing for 10 years now. It has given me the honor of not only knowing Craig Speed, but working with him often. He's one of the hardest working guys in his company. He's always there when a problem arises and usually has the answers off the top of his head. He can always be counted on when there is a problem. We'll even check back in a few days after to make sure it's still working. This is a man who cares, and I'm honored to have him working with us. Sincerely, Kerry Steeds, manager of the Landing. The only thing I don't have here again
Didn't
is
see with the test they did.
I don't have a test, so I'm assuming he's trying to take the test. And he does not have his comp.
Quick question. In the past, we would say, well, make a motion, he passes the test, he gets his exam. I mean, do we keep doing that, or is it supposed to come back to us? Who makes the decision? And what, I mean, I guess they can take care of it, right? Is that fine, what we've been doing? I mean, that,
If you follow the rules, it probably makes sense to make him come back. I'm not against if he's taking the test and he passes it and everything else is fine, but he doesn't have liability either, right?
No, he doesn't have a
Doesn't have
liability
that either.
insurance.
this
So-
one doesn't either?
No, and I'm wondering if they're holding off on liability insurance until they take the exam.
Yeah, and I think it's the same way, especially because we're missing two things, but maybe we need to eventually have a thing or something that says that decide what's right as far as do
I'll
we
try to-
make a motion if all they need is the test?
I'll try
Do
to
we-
talk to the
Yeah.
inspection department and get some.
Because the liability thing, yeah, we need to see that. But the test, if they have everything but the test, is it okay to make a motion that they grant their license as long as they pass tests? Well,
Yeah.
who is policing that they passed it? Is
The
what
other
I'm getting
thing
at.
I'd like to know is, it doesn't say on here he's applying to take the test. And
Yeah, so for this
We don't
one, it
even
should be
know.
just like the last one that,
Right.
we make a motion, we need to be presented with the test results and the liability.
Right.
exactly.
And then so we're done with that, I guess.
Right.
I think we probably, that should be our stance. That's my personal opinion, that instead of just saying, well, if they go ahead and pass the exam, they can have a license at that point. We should see that. Even if they got to come back, it's.
But doesn't that get you back into your bylaws? When's the last time anybody looked at the bylaws? Why can't they be adjusted to
It's-
do what we're talking about?
We
Maybe-
did it.
That, I don't know if that's a bylaws. I think that's more, maybe we should all vote on that to whether that we should quit, just saying that we need to see that. I don't
In the
know.
past, when they would come to us for exams and you guys would approve it or deny it, they never came back to us after that.
Yeah.
They
So
were,
then we lose
if they
control
were
completely.
approved, they just went about their business.
Yeah, I
Kind
kind
of
of.
keep doing like we've been doing and just reject it until he gets it right.
That's my theory. I mean,
Could be nice guys, but
And that's
that's really
kind of
not why
what
we're here.
that's kind of what I'm hearing from Sue.
That
As
we need
building
to,
commissioners, we should,
yeah.
quit making excuses or if they don't have the right paperwork, we shouldn't be approving.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, this one's fine. I'll make on this one that
Be the same motion.
the same motion that we need to.
Denied it.
Yep.
Who's seconding?
I'll second it. I was waiting for you to second it.
Dakota's been quiet.
Give me a
on that.
chance to talk.
Let him second it. All right. It is getting confusing in here because, yeah. All right, let's try this one. Aaron Raymer, Leesburg, Indiana, doing work as Integrity Service LLC. He's looking for an electrical license. He paid. He's got an unofficial copy of his test. He took the test November 8th of 23, and he passed it. Ideal Construction out of Warsaw, Indiana. My name is Carl Hostler, and I represent Ideal Construction, a general contractor dedicated to providing quality construction services in our community. We have established a fruitful partnership with Integrity Services, a reputable provider known for their technical expertise and reliable mechanical services. In particular, I would like to recommend Aaron from Integrity Services. His professionalism, attention to detail, and commitment to customer satisfaction have made him an invaluable asset to our projects. He's consistently demonstrated a strong ability to handle a wide range of mechanical needs, ensuring our projects continue to meet deadlines and maintain high standards. Should you require any further information or to discuss this recommendation in detail, please feel free to reach out to me directly. Sincerely, Carl Hostler, Ideal Construction, Warsaw, Indiana. Jaguar Buildings out of Wolcottville. This is Tony Berkshire with Jaguar Buildings. We have an extensive relationship with Aaron Raymer, providing electrical, HVAC, mechanical, and plumbing on some of our turnkey projects. Most recently, he completed HVAC, mechanical, and plumbing on a multi-million-dollar project for us in Goshen. He provides great service and will benefit the customers looking for reliable and fairly priced work. Thanks, Tony Berkshire, Jaguar Buildings. Traeger LLC Energy Solutions, New Paris. This letter is to the attention of Aaron Raymer. We've had Aaron perform work and jobs for us. I'd highly recommend his work. The electrical work he's performed for us under hire was done in a neat, workmanlike manner, and I would endorse and recommend the Board of Michigan City to bring Aaron in as a registered electrician. Manager Marcus Borholder of Traeger LLC.
Can you add the liability?
That's just what I was going back. I know.
So let me ask you a question. If these people
We
are
usually
just
see
trying
that
to,
though. I want to happen this month. I mean, that's weird because that's pretty rare not to have
We
the
had a couple of
liability.
them, but most of them did not have it.
but are they not having it because they're not yet a contractor? Are they waiting to see if this stuff clears? That's what I'm saying. Is there something in the bylaws or something needs to be adjusted? Because we got to turn this guy down. He doesn't have the liability.
I can't remember that though. I mean,
I don't know.
They
I'm
always
just
had
asking.
they always had that.
Yeah,
That's weird. All of a sudden, three of them this month.
I believe.
Yeah, here's,
They got to turn him down.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, and I was going to fix this. I noticed yesterday.
That's a shame, really, when you think about it. But what do you do?
But are we really turning them down? I mean, they haven't taken. It's like they're submitting the stuff sooner than they should have. They didn't take the test yet, or get their liability insurance.
Well, he
So-
took the test, this one, right?
That one, yeah,
Dwayne,
that
he
one.
took the test. He
Back-
just doesn't have the
Back a few
liability.
years ago, though.
I could understand the liability not having insurance if you're not officially in business. If I was doing this.
But he is. He said all the work he'd done for.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, well, but did he
he's
work
just
for
trying-
somebody else? Well, I don't know.
I think he was just trying to.
don't know.
Yeah, it didn't sound like it.
Yeah, all right. Needs a letter of liability. So while Dwayne's looking, so if we were to turn this down, does this come back to us next month? What happens then? How do we know that he furnishes
Well,
a liability
we'd have to
letter
deny
and
it.
somebody said okay?
I
That's-
would deny it, and in
Yeah.
the minutes, I would put that it needs to be resubmitted. Application needs resubmitted.
All right.
And then
you
that
put
way-
down the lack of liability insurance or
I would put
certificate?
needs proof of
You do
COI,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Needs proof of COI, and then resubmit application.
All right. I don't know how else to do it, guys.
The applicant for a license under this subdivision shall file with the planning department proof of workman's comp as required by the laws of the state.
Where's that?
Those were-
Section
Okay.
22,697.
697,
Yeah.
there we go.
That's not liability. It's workers' comp. That's different.
Different insurance, yeah.
Liability, insurance, and workman's comp,
Yeah,
yeah.
it falls under the same thing. It also goes on
It
to
does,
talk about
yeah.
liability, yeah.
I can't remember. I don't know. I've just seen in the past. I don't even remember anybody not having it. They always came with their check
I
and
know.
the thing. Always. I don't know this month. That's what's weird.
So I say that, we don't have it.
Make a motion
The
to deny it.
application for a
deny
license
it
under this
for-
subdivision shall file with the planning department proof of workman's compensation. We're not the planning department, but we are the subdivision. And if we don't know that he has it, holy cow.
I'd make a motion that,
The license board may reject an application if he's committed, no, that's all crime and everything else, refused to pay bills, blah, 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 blah.
So we call it liability, but it's supposed to be called certificate of insurance? What
Well,
is it?
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Certificate of
Yeah.
insurance
Just-
liability.
He doesn't have it. Mark's right, it needs to be.
yeah, because everybody
needs
does.
to
I
be
don't know what
turned
it is
down.
this month, but I
Right.
don't ever remember somebody not having it.
Right.
To be fair, but the last two that didn't have the test or the insurance, we approved those.
No, he denied those.
No, we just did it today.
Didn't we just say they have to resubmit it?
Yeah, they have to reset with those things,
Yeah.
So,
with their COI and their
Yeah.
test
so then-
results.
So this we're gonna do the same thing.
If,
Just for the test.
if we don't do that,
Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them. So we're those two we're denying. And what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to take the test and also send in a certificate of insurance.
And so if we deny it, we'll just be submitting the insurance.
Yes.
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, he wouldn't need, I mean, we'll still have the copies of the letters of recommendation. He doesn't need to do that again.
No, he just has
Hopefully
to
they'll resend it with it.
submit the whole thing with the copy. If
Here,
we're-
and I'll clarify for him. I'll make a motion that I hate to say rejected, but I guess basically it is
Denied, yeah.
denied until the letters of recommendation are accompanied with proof of the insurance.
Second?
Okay, motion been made and seconded. Any other questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye. That's too
I'll
bad.
check again with the department there and see what they say, but yeah.
In the past, we were just saying if all they had left to do was take the test, that we would say make a motion that grant them a license once they pass the test. But you're right, we were saying that, but how do we know they ever passed it? Are they policing it or not?
Yeah.
Well, I hope they'd give them the results so they could get their test.
But no, I mean the city though. Once we say okay, are they ever? Is anybody policing that? And you're right. We need to come back to us. So otherwise, why are we here?
If not, you're going to get yourself in hot water. So
Yeah.
somebody's going to do something
Somebody's
we wish
gonna
they hadn't
complain.
done, and we're going to be sitting on a hot seat here. Yeah, I agree 100%. It's not that big a deal.
It's not. No, it's
And
not.
again-
It doesn't have to be. You know, when I first started on this board, I seen a check. You showed us a check. I seen the test. I seen the liability of insurance.
Yeah.
You had it all sitting there. All of a sudden, in the last year, this has kind of changed. How did it change? Are we sending them different rules?
Staff.
Is the city sending the same
Thank
thing
you.
that we need to send them?
I think it's staff. I think they've got some new people in there, and I don't think they're quite up to speed yet. That's
Yeah,
my
okay.
personal opinion.
Something's different, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's all of that. Any other new business? There's no one for public comment. So if there's no other business to be had,
Motion adjourned.
Second?
motion been made, second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
Good job, Dwayne. Thanks.